Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2016 very high specification BMW 3 Series M Sport. I will run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Car's just had the one mature gentleman owner since 6 months old. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them, just so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Front of the car couldn't be any better. I'll get a close-up to all the bumper corners as we go around the vehicle as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down either. Can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner free from any marks. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. Car's got the upgraded 19-inch bi-colour alloy wheels. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheels, struggling to see a single mark at all. Car's got a full set of premium branded Bridgestone Potenza tyres fitted. Always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. Can't see anything negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. Can't see any scratches, chips, etc. Get low down also so you see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Moving along the driver's door, I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Get a close-up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's front. I really am struggling to see anything to mention. Again, no marks underneath the handle, all the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same, struggling to see anything to mention. And that alloy wheel, identical to the driver's front. Can't see a single mark at all. Just taking you into the vehicle from the driver's side. First I'll point out there's no marks to the driver's step. Can be very common. People get into a vehicle, drag their feet slightly, mark the step, but not the case with this 3 Series. Inside the vehicle couldn't be any better. It's got the full coral red leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. Absolute minimal wear. If someone told you that seat had only covered 30 to 40,000 miles, you really would believe them. As I said, couldn't be any better. Front seats are heated as part of the high specification. It's also got the satellite navigation and the rear view camera. Car's had the overmats fitted, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up to the driver's footwell to highlight that. Just lean into the vehicle just to show you the centre console. You do see plenty of cars where people have jumped in, put coffee cups, keys on the centre console, ended up marking it slightly, but not the case with this 3 Series. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets, but really couldn't be any better inside. No problems at all. No sign of any wear to the driver's door card. Can be common where people rest their arm on that section to be a little bit worn, shiny, but again, not the case with this 3 Series. Into the rear of the vehicle, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. The genuine overmats fitted there. I will remove them for the photographs just so you can see they've done the job, protected all the carpets. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats. Can also be common. Again, no sign of any wear to the door card. No marks to the step. Going into the rear of a vehicle can be very common. See a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but again, not the case with this BMW. Bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Got the parking sensors, rear parking sensors as part of the high specification, as well as the rear view camera. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper. Can be common, people park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this 3 Series. I also just want to get very low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. Onto the tailgate of the car. Again, I really can't see anything to mention. There's just a little bit of dust there, just wipe that off, just so you can see there's no sign of any luggage rash to the bumper. All the trim's really nice in the luggage compartment. Sometimes people carelessly load in items, end up scuffing the plastics, marking the top of the bumper, but absolutely not the case with this 3 Series luggage compartment. Same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the vehicle. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. I can't see a single parking dent. That alloy wheel, identical to the other two I've already shown you. Can't see a single mark at all. Onto this rear panel. There's no scratches or parking dents to point out. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. Onto the door, again, all the door edge really nice. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. Struggling to see anything to mention on the rest of the door. Get low down again so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. Just a little bit of rainwater there, just rub that off. Keep on repeating myself, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Again, no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. No signs of wear to the door card. Onto the passenger front door. Again, all the door edge really nice. Underneath the handle, exactly the same. I've already said both mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Nothing to mention on the passenger front wing. And onto the final alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other 3 alloys I've already shown you. I cannot see a single mark at all to any of the alloy wheels. It really is an absolutely cherished example. A credit to the chap who's owned the vehicle since it was 6 months old, going around the entire car inside and out, other than some very, very minor stone chips which are to be expected and which I've pointed out. Other than them, I'm struggling to see anything to mention at all. Into the vehicle from the passenger side. Again, passenger seat couldn't be any better. Just want to lean across and just show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle also. You do see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks okay, then when you look across on the passenger side, looks a little bit out of shape, baggy, but not the case with this 3 Series. Minimal wear from either side, really. Again, couldn't be better. As I said, a cherished example, going around the entire car, struggling to see anything to mention at all. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this 3 Series, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our website. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle through an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the absolute guaranteed lowest rate of finance. Just going around the vehicle one final time there, just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I say again, an absolutely cherished example. Struggling to see anything to mention at all. For the age, mileage and price range, I say with confidence, you will struggle to find a better example. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you require any further information, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.